We still have the Scott and Todd audio?
Yeah.
Oh, right. What is that?
Huh?
It's on the side there, yeah.
Where? I don't have it.
It was with the turned over stuff over on the table there.
Do you want to play the Scott and Todd audio?
I would love to hear this because apparently they talk about Scott?
Yeah, what you were finding out over the years through Jocktober is that they've had less and less tolerance for dealing with Scott on the show.
Right.
And this audio kind of shows that they just don't even acknowledge when he chimes in anymore.
And also, I see a little bonus track here. I don't want to give it away.
Boner track.
A little bonus track from Scott and Todd.
And this audio was the companion piece to the forgotten Erock segment that happened directly before.
Well, that's why I'm bringing it up. We were supposed to play this Friday. We never got to it. So I think we need to kind of play it to
tie up the loose ends.
Yes, exactly. Scott called out for lying about an article about their show. What?
Scott said, hey, we got an article featuring us in the newspaper.
Right.
And it turns out it really wasn't an article about them. It was just they mentioned their name, and that was about it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, so the other guys made fun of him?
Yeah, they're making fun of him
for making more of it than it is?
Exactly.
Okay.
By the way, they got a nice little piece about us today in the New York Daily News. David Hinckley, the #1 TV critic in America, comes up with this, and they talk about the problems that some of these shows that are on in the daytime have. They have audiences that are too old. They call them the gray bunch.
Oh.
You know, like, you got people who watch the median age is up around 50, 52 years.
Why is he doing this?
Median ages.
They don't know either.
He doesn't understand he sounds old as dirt?
I got dentures in my mouth.
What is he talking about? He's trying to make believe that he's not talking to old people?
Is that Scott or Todd?
That's Scott.
That's Scott. Oh, I thought it was Todd.
Oh, boy.
He used to have a radio voice.
He's awful.
You got people who watch the median age is up around 50, 52 years old, and that's not what the advertisers look like, want in TV in the afternoon. The show with the youngest median viewer age is our show, Dish Nation. Right at the top of the hit parade. Pretty amazing.
Not really an article about us, then.
Well, it's got us right here. Scott and Todd from PLJ 95.5.
Right. Not really an article about us. You said he wrote a nice article about us. He mentioned us.
I kind of like this.
They're really
trying to make it sound like there's a big, huge article on their show, and it's just a mention. We're mentioning a bunch of those radio fucking
You don't say
columns.
that it's being written about, like you're being written about.
And
We were mentioned, which is nice.
Todd won't give him an inch.
No, I love it.
He's ready
I
to
kind of like
pounce.
this.
She said he wrote a nice article about us. He mentioned us. Because he couldn't avoid it, because we work in his city, and we're on the #1 show of the youngest people.
Well, don't you think I framed it up nice?
Yeah. And it's not a compliment. I think this late in your life, you ought to try to go a little more down the honest road. Start making amends with the man upstairs. You know, he's going to say, Scott, I let you in here, but I tell you what, I listened in there one morning, you said David Hinckley wrote a whole story about you. You only got a mention. You know what I mean? Let's start making peace with the maker.
We got 2 mentions. Right here and right there.
See, Scott thinks he's back in the radio days where there was no interwebs. Right, where no one could check anything. Now, they're like this, must be a big article. I've got to go out and get the paper. I'm sorry, I've got a 9-hour drive to the store. The radio man says it's in there. Radio man says they're in the paper.
I feel like I'm listening to 2 guys that don't have teeth, that are really fucked up on, like, moonshine or something.
That's terrible.
They seem really fucked up.
Why are they talking like that?
I don't know. Because Todd doesn't sound that great either.
They talk like that.
Maybe he's imitating Scott. He just doesn't realize it after all these years.
Because they do kind of sound alike.
They sound alike. They really sound like they have fucking no teeth, huh?
Do you think they like each other? Or
No.
How long have they been together? 25 years?
That's probably about right, I would guess.
22, yeah.
They're cornballs.
And Erock, you said they hated each other, right?
Oh, yeah. I used to see it.
Oh, you were there?
During the breaks, one would go to the office, the other one would stay in the studio, and then they only talked when the mics were on.
Scott tries to contribute, gets ignored twice.
What's a hemistorical? Isn't that when a lady's got a problem in the hair and they got to take it out?
That's what it is.
You got to have a hemistorical?
I think that's
hysterectomy. All right, that's close enough. I had the right number of syllables.
How about Dennis going, you're going to see me in the Pope-mobile?
Oh, you just missed it.
It sounds like
That's what I'm saying. No teeth. What'd you say, Erock?
Well, Ant had.
So I stepped on
You
it.
stepped on it, but they Scott contributes something and they don't respond. They keep going with the conversation.
Oh, really?
And you hear Scott come in again and they just plow right over it like he never said anything.
I think that's distracting me. All right, close enough. I had the right number of syllables.
How about Dennis going, you're going to see me in the Pope Mobile?
He doesn't even know names. I'm going to meet those guys out there.
I'm going to meet the guys in there. I'll
Like
hopefully
the
shake some
Cardinals?
hands. Then I'll meet God. He lives in there. I'll be right up in there doing my thing.
Riding in the
What is this
Pope-mobile.
thing that he does?
He just talks.
I'm going to be doing it. I'm going to be doing my thing up there. Hopefully you'll see.
I don't even know what I'm listening
I don't know
to.
what's going on. You're right.
It's two
I
different
don't even know what I'm
guys
listening
who
to.
sound the same.
It's two shows going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Two different shows being broadcast at the same
Who
time.
enjoys that?
I don't know. Hey, so my teeth fell out. So did mine. My teeth fell out, too. I can't believe we're doing a radio show and both of us got no teeth.
A terrible improv that was.
Oh, yeah. And then
Andy
just dead
Fenwick.
silence.
He's awful.
He said it twice, yeah, and they just don't acknowledge that he's talking in their
He's
conversation.
fucking horrid.
He makes between $2 and $4 million a year.
It
to do
just
that.
sucks
to do that.
He's terrible.
To do that.
And the Pope Mobile. It's going to be in the Pope Mobile.
Fucking boo.
Just taking up seats in New York radio.
God.
Holy fuck.
Do they like
And
them
he
on
says
the,
he's
do they
go-
like them on the New York radio message board? Do they think they're good radio guys? They do
I can't
jingles.
imagine. If they, I don't know. I haven't been to that site in years.
Yeah, it's been quite a while.
Long time. I have no idea what they would think of these guys.
And he says he's going back to South Korea.
Oh,
too.
they're going on vacation. He's going over there for vacation. They're going to hang out, him and Kim Jong-un.
Oh, my. Maybe they get a little tent in one of those Coleman campers.
You never know, man.
Little stove.
You know what Dennis reminds me of? Scott Shannon.
Why?
They're both full of it.
All right. 6:15.
They were having a discussion, and Scott decided to cut it off because they were making fun of him. He hit the bed there and goes, all right.
I've had enough of you guys making fun of me. I had a good Colbert stove improv. I said I could all go camping and get a Colbert stove. Yeah.
Fuck.
That improv was good. I said I'll get a little tent and Colbert stove. Colbert stove bit.
Who does he think laughs at that? He said tent and Coleman stove.
It's hilarious.
Fucking guy's good.
Say Chippa likes
Fucking
it.
love Scott and Todd.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what I'm listening to. It's bizarre.
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
fucking awful.
remember I said we had a bonus track.
Boner, yes.
Song parody.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Song parody.
What is this one about?
Dennis Rodman
Oh.
and Kim Jong-un.
Do they laugh in the middle of it?
They played this 4 times. Huh? They love it. They played it 4 times on one show. They love this.
Yeah, once an hour.
Do you hear him like ha 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 laughing?
No, this was from the first play before they were even on.
Oh, really? You want to hear this?
Oh fuck.
What song did they do it to?
I don't even remember now. Little Mermaid.
Little Mermaid.
Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman have become the best of friends.
Shoehorn already. Become. Have become it's become, not become. Become is fucking what comes out of a bee's dick.
Yeah, that's what honey is. Just become on a fucking sandwich.
A fucking shoehorn right away.
Yep.
The friends, they want to go on vacation and both get a cold and cleanse. They like to take strolls on the beach, play basketball and drink booze, have a massage with mango peach, then both get matching tattoos. They're crazy dudes in bizarre moves. One is a leader, the other's a breeder. Man, what a pair. Will they sleep in a king-size bed at the North Korean Club Med?
The North Korean, you're just jamming words in.
How about
What? What's wrong with that?
It's so bad.
one wishes he was bigger, the others.
I'd respect them more for that.
Sleep in a king-size bed at the North Korean Club Med. Kim Jong-un Dennis play doubles tennis till they turn red.
What?
Oh, yeah. How they became the best of buds is a total mystery. Their difference in heights no matter. They say they both stand to pee. And when the guys go out to eat, they split mozzarella sticks. They use Instagram and they tweet. A couple of lunatics. They're crazy dudes in bizarre moods. One is a leader, the other's a breeder. Man, what a pair.
Oh my God.
Will they sleep
The
in
little
a
sound effects, you like it?
at the North Korean club, man? Kim Jong and Dennis, a total menace. These guys should win.
Oh.
How
Wow.
I hated that. What was that? What is that?
It's fun, Jim.
Who the
It's fun sounds.
2013.
They play that 4 times.
4 times.
Every hour.
You think they get requests for it? Hi, could you play?
Not one. Not one.
Not a one?
No.
God, I stink.
Yeah, terrible.
That's what radio has to offer.
Well,
that's what people listen to.
Yeah, this business is filled with people. They just they get their seats, and it's almost impossible to get rid of them.
Wow.
For whatever reason. Because maybe name recognition. I don't know.
Man.
Who the fuck would listen to any of that stuff and enjoy it on the way to work?
I am a breeder. I am a fucking shut up.
It's annoying, right?
Oh, it's
The
terrible.
North Korean Club Med. The jamming of words into a line.
Just corny.
And they're on that Dish Nation that they're promoting the fuck out of on TV.
What drips? What fucking... And they're on the TV. You know how depressing it is? Scott and Todd are on TV. We can't get a wall knocked out.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Can't even get a wall knocked down. Yeah.
So,
where are we at with the wall? Anything?
oh, there's never going to be any solution to that. It's over. That's fucking case closed.
I lost an arm on my chair today. I'm sure that'll never be fixed.
What happened?
Everything just is fucking rusting and rotting in front of our eyes. No one gives a fuck.
It's just falling apart.
One thing I like in the studio is my dumb chair. Come in here a little early and just watch TV and read about quickly 3 or 4 newspapers, and the armrest is gone. No one gives a fuck.
How'd that happen? I wonder.
I don't even know.
We could do a Kickstarter to see if we can raise the $400,000 to $500,000.
Yeah.
Knock the wall down.
Great idea.
I don't know. But Jimmy's right. I think Jimmy said it last week. We've gone as far as we can with this company. I mean, we're in a contract and all that, but we really got to figure this shit out because it's so obvious nothing is going to get better here.
It's sludge, man. It's not even. I like being here. It's just it's just fucking sludge.
Here we go. Are we in the mud?
Yeah. The only way to get shit done
The
is
mud.
is to say to the representatives, this is what I'm doing. That's why Louis smart, because he doesn't ask his manager for shit.
Right.
He says, hook this meeting up.
You know, we've been talking about a bus tour we're closing in on a year, and I know it'll not happen. I'm not planning for it. Because now, you know, having 2 kids at home, I got to fucking plan for that. I can't just leave for a week. I got to figure shit out. I haven't even started figuring that shit out because I just know I'm not going to waste my time knowing it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Well, they came for one date that I couldn't do. So hopefully, they say maybe in June or something? Like
No, I said we're not doing it in June.
Well, maybe I'm just saying that.
No, we're not
doing it in the summer. I already told them they had plenty of time to figure this out. This was supposed to be...
You're talking about middle May.
Now we're pitching again. I'm sorry. It was supposed to be early spring, late spring tops. And they hit us up with, well, maybe June. I'm like, no, we're not doing it in the summer. Because I'm going to go enjoy my summer. That's why. I'm not available. Going to go do some things, finally. Fuck this place. Not waiting for them anymore. They had plenty of time. It's now mid-March, and there's no plans. It was supposed to be early April, originally. Well, that's 2 weeks away.
I think it's going to be middle May now.
That's the best shot they got.
Saying.
It ain't happening. I'm telling you right now, it's not happening.
It's not happening. This ain't happening, man.
Maybe they just...
Because of all the sludge and mud, they just can't figure out how to get things done around here. They just can't figure it out. Is the James Lipton clip up on the website from yesterday?
No, and nobody asked me for the video. I don't know.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
James Lipton talked about something he's never talked about before. We got video of it.
Did we really not put that up on the website?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't get the video to anybody, so.
Didn't we say yesterday we needed that up ASAP? Because that's like...
I asked Travis about it. Did maybe he contacted them and they didn't...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't give the video to anybody.
What does the radio wizard do? Same shit.
I guess he.
But he should be overseeing this. He should be overseeing all this.
He talked about something he never spoke about publicly.
Right.
And I'm not saying that.
And even went, "Oh, you're going there? Oh boy."
But it's just something. It's just the idea.
It was very dramatic how it came out.
That is why.
Oh, Jesus.
Fucking. But that's why fucking Stern is he's in the mix for everything, because his fucking PR people are really smart.
Yeah. They're right there.
They're fucking smart.
And we got. Why isn't it up? I want to know.
Well, we're not. We have to be more proactive with that shit too, because by relying on these people, we're basically saying you do it, and we don't want to do it.
We can't delegate responsibility to anybody. Yeah, I thought that clip, because I remember the second he left the studio, Jimmy said, I don't even know who you were talking to, but I remember you saying,
it might have been Travis or Gary,
saying, "Oh, we need to get that video
up and out immediately."
Immediately.
I can't wrap my fuck. I literally, it's like I feel like this is I'm being punked with how fucking shitty things are.
Yeah.
Holy
Can you
fucking
even fucking
shit.
What? Do we have an answer?
Of course
Anyone?
not. Why would? Well, no, we were going to. Oh, no, but I was that. But no, everybody.
We never have an answer.
What's going on?
The audio got sent to PR at 10.
But the audio is not. That's great. I figured the audio is good. Yeah. But the video is what you really need, because that's what goes up on. I don't necessarily on TMZ, but that's fucking
right. The
better
video.
to have.
Yeah, you see him talking about it. It's a very visual age we're living in.
We're complaining that we don't have any fucking visual element, and then we have. That's why Sam has to Sam does it videotape.
Right.
For what? I like to have copies of it. That's not the only way. Do you think I just want to look at myself? It's fucking frustrating. Sorry. I'm sorry to yell, man, but it's God damn it.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
Nah, but it's like, why even
you have to laugh.
Fuck?
You have to just laugh, because it's just so ridiculous at this point. And I'm not blaming our guys. We have a guy they gave to us to oversee this channel. So he should be constantly walking around with a clipboard and just checking things off. What did the guys do today? What should we farm out?
That should have been
radio.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't blame Travis. I don't blame anyone on our staff. Sorry, I just don't.
Someone
fucking radio. It's up to him. He was the one that was given to us. I didn't want him. I never wanted the fucking guy, because he had no skills and no resume to run a show like this. He comes from a music background. He is a nice guy and he knows music programming. I never wanted him. I want to make that perfectly clear. But with that said, he should have enough brains to walk around constantly going, okay, how do we push this show forward? Oh, you had James Lipton in. Yeah, first of all, you got to listen to every show we do. I don't even think he does that. But then he's got to go, wow, I heard James Lipton talking about something he's never talked about before. Oh my God, I got to go right to Sam, because I know Sam videotapes all the interviews, and I got to get that fucking piece of tape immediately, and then I got to go upstairs and give it to the PR department. None of that ever happens. None of it.
But we rely too heavily on people that we know aren't going to do what we need them to do. It's almost like with my manager, I got so frustrated. I finally said, this is what I want to do. I want to shoot something. I couldn't wait for other people anymore. And sometimes, waiting for other people, they're not going to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
They're not going to fucking do it.
Well.
And they don't do it.
No.
What's the last clip on our
what is the last clip?
On our website.
The web fucking department for this fucking
Let's see what the last clip is.
David Lee Roth? All right.
Yeah, David Lee Roth. They're all Hammond.
But see,
look at all the fucking heat that David Lee Roth thing got.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with anybody here.
Of course not.
It was an audio clip, and then they stole someone's Instagram picture and put it up on a Van Halen blog.
But 2 weeks they'll come and they'll go, you got that David Lee Roth video.
Well, then there's emails going around, like sort of, kind of taking credit, sort of, kind of keeping it very vague and living in that gray area.
Right.
But they had nothing to do with all that press we got last week.
Nothing.
That was a fan of Van Halen that happens to be a fan of our show that grabbed the clip and grabbed an Instagram picture. That's how that worked out. That wasn't because the PR department here pushed that out, which they should have.
Never going to.
Gary should have pushed that out.
He's never going to.
Yeah.
They're never going to.
Oh, God. The fuck? I don't know.
I don't know why I give a fuck anymore. I really shouldn't eating blueberries.
Well, because we give a fuck about ourselves.
I know.
We still have the passion. They don't. These guys have jobs. They don't give a fuck.
We're so fucking down on the priority scale in this place.
Yeah, but we know that. It's almost like it's got to be a self-preservation thing. Like I know that about.
Yeah.
I tried relying on fucking other people to do something professionally, and I realized other people don't give a fuck, and they don't.
No one cares.
So I just fuck it. I'll do my own thing. You're right. Fuck everybody.
Yeah. Jeez. Well, we'll see. We'll see who takes the rap for this one.
No one.
Oh, but we didn't get the. But then no, it was somebody. See, the web guy, the this, the that. There'll be 20 people pointing fingers at 20 other people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Travis is coming down the hall. He's zipping up his hoodie.
Okay, he'll let us know.
Hope he's not cold.
Slow walk. Slow walk.
Oh, he's pissed.
Travis?
I got nothing to add.
You're just coming in.
How come our video didn't go out? What happened?
I've never been involved in any video aspect. Immediately after the show, I sent the PR department the audio. I explained very clearly in the email that he had never spoken about this before.
Did they get it back to you at least?
Awesome, thanks.
Oh, that's what they said?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah.
Not like, we'll get on this.
You know how it's so easy to upload a video. So at the very least, they should be doing that on a regular. It should never take more than a day. I don't even want to give them a day. It shouldn't take more than, between the time we go off the air and 5 o'clock. It should be up in 7 hours tops.
Yeah, I mean, with the David Lee Roth thing, I know Eric sent them a lot of stuff,
and none of it got out there.
Well, it did eventually.
Well, the audio got out there.
The audio got out there from a different.
Yeah.
So we should have the software. Video should be able to be uploaded in however long it physically takes to upload it.
Depending on the video.
We should be able to have it online by the end of the show. If that's a physical.
More or less an hour, 2 hours tops.
It's no reason.
I don't disagree.
There's absolutely zero reason.
Because you're right. I mean, we are relying on a department that services the entire company.
Yes.
So.
Yes, we are.
Even though we should have some sort of priority.
But our guys should be pushing our shit to the top. That's what a guy that knows what the fuck he's doing, could accomplish. And that guy is the radio wizard. He should be pushing. He should be outside their doors, being a pain in the ass. Look, I know you're busy, but this is really important. We got to push this forward.
Yeah, he's the guy that's got to go to the other departments, whatever's got to be dealt with. The liaison.
Right.
As a matter of fact.
Right.
Well, I want to get done. Whatever. Great. Yeah. I won't see that old codger talking about his days as a fucking pimp.
Yeah, what did that mean, by the way? He was very, he knew how to talk around that. But basically, was he getting guys laid, or were the guys just watching the sex shows?
I have no idea what that's all about. I wanted to know,
we were trying to show
kind of backing off a little bit.
We were trying to show him a little respect, but what was his actual job?
What did the girls do?
The girls did sex acts, obviously, and then you as a tourist got to check it out.
And that was his chick. But
they were just
he
friends.
watched his chick fucking other guys?
He got a little taste, I think, but...
Oh, so weird.
But was... and then would he step in and do the sex act?
I think he said no.
Well, of course
he wasn't part of it.
I asked him if he would have sex, too, and he said no.
He did say no, right?
Quite the conundrum.
Yeah, we have a problem with the middle management guys.
We're better off just doing it ourselves. Of
course, and they won't let us.
Yeah,
then that's a problem.
If you look at the view counts that Sirius's YouTube channel gets, our David Lee Roth video has 16,000 views, and then everything else is 900, 100.
Oh God,
125. Dude, I do 400.
I do goofy videos and they get way more views. Like, what is wrong with these people? They don't even know how to run it properly and promote it. My videos, I'll be the first to admit, are goofy things half the time. And what, these things only get 900 views? Really?
Clive Davis on Bruce Springsteen, 290 views.
Not 1,000?
No, 290 in 6 days.
So as a company, wouldn't they see this and go, wow, you know, we're missing a great opportunity here?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
That will never change.
It's amazing. I think video is kind of important nowadays, no matter what you do.
It's taken off.
It's a companion piece for everybody. Everybody
Sure,
is
you can
pushing their shit
phone.
on YouTube and everything as little extras or whatever it is.
How many views do some of these have?
Wait, run down the views on some of the big videos on SiriusXM's website.
Well,
and no one thinks this is an issue with the company.
Grover Norquist.
What?
Has 3 videos.
Who is he, though? I want the big ones. I want the videos where people would go...
Jeff Gordon.
All right, Jeff Gordon.
2,100 views.
That's
Bon Jovi.
Bon Jovi. Well, he's pretty big.
5,300.
Oh.
But a Bon Jovi video only did 5,300 views?
Yeah, but it's only been 2 weeks.
Oh, look at this. Al Gore commenting on the Al Jazeera stuff.
That's a big story.
Current TV and everything.
Of course it is.
185,000 views.
185 views.
Oh, 185.
It is absolute.
That's embarrassing.
An absolute lack of passion. It is an absolute mailing it in job.
Our listeners that make videos that do better than that.
Oh yeah,
and they don't even have an audience. They don't even have an audience where they could even push their videos.
Stupid dog videos have more than these.
But I'm just saying.
Their dog videos, they're great. Don't get me started on the kittens.
Who else?
Yeah, maybe we should just put kittens in our videos.
Kitten videos.
Look at this. Jeff Foxworthy and Guy Fieri.
All right, those are 2 big names.
722 views.
That's unbelievable.
Is that the one where Guy Fieri shoves vodka down his throat? Is that it?
You're getting confused.
Is that his gimmick?
Oh, man, Drew Brees on Sean Payton's return. This was right around Super Bowl time.
Right.
Oh.
241 views.
Wow.
That was
It's pretty good. It's getting some traction.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is really embarrassing.
It is.
This is a huge media company.
It is fucking... If you cannot see in these videos with this view count, the absolute utter incompetence with getting the word out there.
And the lack of
giving a shit. It's almost like they're trying to keep it a secret.
Yeah.
How many
Don't tell anyone.
How many does Kiss have?
2,100 views.
All right, that's pretty good.
Oh, look at this. Taylor Swift.
Oh.
One of the biggest pop stars. You can't get any bigger than Taylor Swift right now.
Yeah.
2,000.
2,000 views when she came through here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Jane Fonda on working with her father and Katharine Hepburn. 570 views.
You got to go back to the Taylor Swift. She farts and they retweet her 10,000 times. It's unbelievable.
Look at how popular Inside the Actors Studio is.
Yeah.
Look at those interviews. It's in 19 countries, he said, or is it 70 countries?
Well, that's a big difference. Is it 19 or 70?
I know.
19 seasons.
No, you're right. You're right. It's like 50 countries or some shit.
Yeah, I think it's way up there in the country.
Well, this is an utter and absolute lack of fucking passion and a lack of direction.
They're all
it's embarrassingly fucking bad.
The company's philosophy was very simple. They hired Howard, and everyone just jumped on his back and said, "Look, that's all we need." That's what they decided.
But he's smart.
And
eventually,
guys
getting his shit out there. He's got PR people that know what they're doing. That's what he's mentioned in every fucking article. It's smart.
But eventually, the guy's gonna leave, and then what do you got? What do you got left? Yeah, you're not building a farm system. You're not pushing these other revenue streams or ways of getting the content. You got access to these massive celebrities. You're taking video, and no one's watching these videos. And we do goofy videos on the side that do way better.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, goofy, dumb shit.
What was Taylor Swift doing in that video, then? Maybe it wasn't interesting.
I got a video of just Chip in the bathroom. That's it.
Yeah.
50,000 views. Like it was nothing.
Chip is a big one.
That's fucking nothing. Most of my videos do like 11, 12 fucking million.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Well, actually, Chip, my Chip video was up on World Star Hip Hop.
There you go, right?
Because them niggas think Chip crazy.
My fucking music videos do a lot too.
Yeah,
fucking sick puppies and stuff. You guys know.
But they have a whole platform to promote this shit. They don't know how to do it.
It's utter incompetence.
Across the platform, you could be having little promos about the videos.
I have a fucking vitriolic hatred for people who don't do their job. It makes me so fucking sick to my stomach. Because it's like, I yelled at my manager recently. I'm like, nobody has to tell me to go to the radio show in the morning. It's my fucking job. Nobody calls me and goes, hey, Jim, you gonna work on some material, Jim? It's my fucking job.
Right.
I'm not doing anybody a favor when I work on material. It's my fucking job. Do you know what? It's like, I'm not a fucking great guy for doing that. That's what my living is. That's what I'm paid to fucking do. You're supposed to do. People, it's like they don't do what they're supposed to do, and then when they do what they're supposed to do, they expect like a fucking good.
A parade or something.
How was that, huh?
I fucking hate people that don't do their jobs, or at least make an honest effort.
Sad.
It's fucking sickening.
What, is there any other videos?
Carol Burnett show cast reuniting.
Right.
That was a huge deal.
2,100.
Why would it have more than that? 2,100.
Right.
That's terrific.
Chris Rock, how did the Chris Rock videos do? I see a Chris Rock there. Chris Rock.
3,800.
Okay. All right.
Holy shit.
Kevin Hart, biggest comedian there is.
Right. He was on SNL. He came through here.
3,200.
Yeah, that should right there.
3,200.
He's the audience you're looking for, dummies. He's the fucking hottest comic in the
Twitter followers.
No, it's over 6 million.
Over 6 million.
He sold out the Garden twice in a night. And an interview with him gets 3,000 views.
And a lot of these pop culture, stars, they do a little video on the side themselves. It does hundreds of thousands of views without even really trying.
And all these things celebrities say they could be fucking getting to TMZ, their fucking publicity department. It's almost like someone said, look, don't do that. Like they're working against the company on purpose.
Right.
It's almost like they work for terrestrial radio. If I was this fucking awful at my job, I would still be doing Monster Rain jokes.
Oh.
That's like literally, that's how bad they are. Status quo, coast. Hey, just gotta coast. Hey, just get there.
Do people still yell that out? Monster Rain.
Once in a while, but
Do you
not really.
just fucking pummel them with some heavy, blunt object over the head?
I'm just like, what do you want me to do with that? You know the story?
Assholes.
I suck their dicks, they suck mine. What do you think, the story changed?
Maybe you can add something to it.
Shit.
Is that your free bird?
Yeah, it really is.
Free bird.
That's one good thing about a stand-up, is you don't get trapped in bits forever.
Yeah. Unless you're Kevin Meaney.
Oh,
He's got to do that.
Hey. The poems, they want to hear
Oh, yeah. Hickory dicker, fuck you. I'm tired it is.
Oh, my God.
I realize how many, lines, not so much in his act, but just in life, and when he was on our show, Dice, how many of those lines came from Casino and Goodfellas?
Really?
Like, all that. Like, I'm over here now. I'm over here now.
Right.
Was fucking, I'm over here now.
Right.
In the casino.
Right.
And stuff. Oh, well, we got Calypso
The
Kenny.
expert on Andrew Dice Clay.
He, so much of his dialogue came from those movies.
Yes, he loved watching movies.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And especially Casino and Goodfellas,
Yeah.
And they would just pick up a little something, right?
Yeah, gangster movies.
The whole thing. No, because you said that fucking comes from Goodfellas. It's like there's so many of those little subtle little lines he would pepper in there that were from those two movies.
Well, one funny thing he used to do, like during the poems, which he hated to do, but the fans demanded it.
Yeah.
After every poem, he'd go, "Thanks for the new pool." And then he'd go to the next poem, and after the next poem, he goes, "Thanks for the Rolls Royce."
What an asshole!
That's pretty good.
Yeah, after every poem, he'd be like, "Thanks for the addition on my house."
Oh shit! Fucking Dice.
Nice.
I'm over here now.
All right, we're gonna turn this thing around. We're gonna get this back on the road.
Turn this thing around. Wow. Oh, look at that Sam with his most important thing he does all day. Handing me copy. Oh,
SiriusXM radio on YouTube. I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel.
No one else does either.
Why would they promote that? There's so much nonsense they do promote.
There is, honestly,
and then they got real shit. They got videos of a lot of big names in entertainment. They're just sitting there. No one's watching these videos.
Are there any actual promos on the air that say, and our YouTube channel, SiriusXM?
No.
Why would you do that?
You honestly, it is utter and complete fucking incompetence and mental laziness.
Yeah.
It is utter fucking sludge.
It's 2013. You'd think, everybody goes to YouTube to see videos of shit.
Utter incompetence and sludge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you know what happened, right?
It's crazy.
When they were building these companies and these staffs, they had to pick all the radio guys that are out of work. So they weren't even really the best at what they did.
We're like England's Australia.
And there's
all the degenerates and fucking lowlives and criminals got fucking ushered into satellite radio.
Right.
Yeah.
At the time, we had no choice.
No, we didn't.
We were dead in the water with regular radio. That's why we came aboard here.
Yes, we were.
And I mean, there are definitely talented people here, but there's also a shitload of people that got their jobs back in the day when they weren't the best at their position, and they're still here.
We came on when they were saying stuff like, yeah, we should have 600,000 subscribers soon. And we're like, how many is that? And we were subscribed. We were probably broadcasting to, at the most, 20,000 people.
Probably.
In a day.
Yeah.
20,000 people. That's nothing.
They had less than 1 million subscribers when we joined, right?
I think they had half a million. I think it was 600,000.
What year was it? 2004?
No, that was Sirius. We were over 1 million. At XM.
It was October 4th, 2004.
How many subscribers when we came aboard?
I think it
was less than
1.5 million. At the
I
most.
thought there was a big how do you do when we hit 1 million. So I think we were in the days of under 1 million. Yeah, because then you start doing the math. It's like all these channels. God, if we could even get 10%,
dude, it was
and that number's high.
I used to get all excited when I'd be driving down the road and I'd see a car with a satellite radio antenna on it because they used to be pretty intrusive.
Right,
intrusive. What the fuck word am I looking for?
You would see.
They used to be pretty obvious, and it was
especially if you were in tunnel traffic and the traffic was going the other way.
Yeah,
I would sit there and kill time by counting antennas, and man, it was like maybe 1 out of 50 fucking cars.
Nothing.
It was so depressing.
It's terrible.
Knowing we had the big, massive, over-the-top radio show in New York.
That's right. The fucking satellite antennas you had to put on the.
You could actually count to see how many people
there's one.
had the service, even though they were telling us something different.
There's one.
But when you were out there in New York, in traffic, and you were able to count, traffic going the other way, it was not pretty.
It was so depressing just knowing that, like, people weren't fucking even able to hear you.
Yeah.
There were 2.5 million when you guys first started.
What? On XM?
Yeah, but you guys were also on the premium channel. So.
Oh, right. God, that was terrible.
$1.99.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they didn't even allow us to talk to the whole fucking
that was
subscriber base.
Brilliant idea.
About that. Because Hugh Panero hated us. Fucking hated us. He should have just not signed us again.
Fuck you.
He hated us. So you had to have XM, and then you had to sign up for us separately. No one was going to do that.
No, it was fucking crazy.
I mean, our hardcore fans, some of them would and did, but that number was low. You're right. It was probably 20,000 people.
20,000 at most.
Tops.
Yeah, tops.
I remember when it was 11.
Jesus.
I remember when it was 11.
11 what?
11,000 subscribers to our premium service.
I remember that number specifically.
God.
You told me that number when we first started.
Someone said you're talking to 11.
You did. Some of us told you. I remember you there's 11,000 or
11,000 people signed up for
started.
Oh my God.
We were talking to a YouTube channel.
Right.
That's pretty much it. Like a hits on a fucking video.
But you had to sign up for a show and only 11,000. I came in and told you that one day that there was 11,000.
No, but it might have just been right before we went on, and it might have ramped up as soon as we went on. I mean, I'm not saying that's what we were.
Jeez, that sucks.
But at least we've parlayed that.
We still
into this room.
We still have the same problem. We don't even get to talk to the Sirius base. We're the best of XM package, so they're still shutting us out of more listeners.
Mm-hmm.
I've talked about that with them down the fucking hall.
Down the hall.
I'm like, give us an hour on SiriusXM. Use our old material. I don't give a fuck. Just give us more exposure on Sirius. And then maybe they'll sign up for the Best of XM.
Yeah.
Make it a nice hour O&A, from the past, and then maybe that'll turn them into the Daily Show.
Right.
I offered that up to those guys down the hall.
They didn't want to hear it.
Now they're talking about maybe putting us online or something.
What?
Like an online channel.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Sorry.
Oh, that's really great. In '95, hey guys, we're gonna get you online. We're already online.
No, it'll be an online channel, maybe like a classic O&A or something.
Shit.
This is the shit I have to fucking listen to
regular
almost on a daily basis with these guys.
The regular channel's already online. Why would we need a classic?
You don't.
Because they have a bunch of channels that are only offered online, and they're thinking maybe there's a place for us there.
That's the way to start a buzz. Ooh. Why don't you make up some flyers and paper them on cars outside a fucking church? Ooh. Did you guys hear the big buzz? Opie and Anthony are on the online. Ooh. Holy shit! There's a real buzz started.
Please stop. It hurts. It hurts.
It really is just fucking...
That's great! That's fucking great! With Internet Explorer 1.
Netscape.
Did you hear the news?
Yeah.
Oh, they have a podcast? No!
They're still talking. I offered up, I swear to you, that's got to be over a year ago now, too. I'm like, look... I understand giving you don't want to give our show away for free on Sirius, but we have such we have 8 years of material that's kind of sit there. We just don't have enough time to play some of the stuff in the past. When we go on vacation, we pick and choose, and it's all nice. But we could sustain an hour a day easily with our old material. Easily. I said, please, just find a place on SiriusXM, make it an hour O&A thing from the past.
Yeah.
So it's not new material. You're not giving away new material, and that'll turn people on to, the Daily Show. We're still in the we're talking about it mode with that one as well. There's a lot of always just talking about stuff.
Lots of talking.
I don't know what they actually, push forward in the end. I really don't.
That's all it is.
That's why I know the bus tour will not happen.
You don't think so?
No, it's not even a fucking chance. Not even a chance. They haven't even talked to Kenny yet. I suggested that. I go, there's a guy on staff. His name's Club Soda Kenny. You might want to introduce yourself to him. He went on tour with Andrew Dice Clay for fucking years. And there are absolute major problems with this bus trip because you don't know shit about how a tour bus runs. Kenny?
No, they did.
They finally talked to you. That's
good.
Oh, good.
Yes.
Like they assume
assured,
they assume that we could just jump on a bus and go 11 hours. That's against the rules. You're not allowed to do that.
Oh, you're not.
But they didn't know that even.
You're not allowed to do that?
No, the first leg of the trip was going to be 11 hours to get down to our first location. And Kenny went to me, he goes, you do realize that's completely and highly illegal.
For the driver, they have to.
You're not allowed to drive more than what?
10 hours.
10. It was close.
Yeah, but you should know.
But rest assured, the promotions department will set up this trip nicely.
Oh, they don't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
What are some of the issues?
I don't know. I'm very low man on the totem pole. So.
Oh, are you?
So they barely talk to you. They politely talk to you. Well, you went on tour with a guy. You know this.
They let me know proposed dates and proposed locations.
What are the proposed dates?
The second week in May.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Second week in May.
Mm-hmm.
But they've known since, last month that Jimmy, has gigs booked those weekends also.
Yeah, and anything after Memorial Day, I sent him out. And I got my son's birthday in there. I told them all this. They've had a year. This should have been booked in April, which is right around the corner now.
Oh boy,
it's not happening. You do know that. Another thing we've talked about for over a year.
Oh no,
that will not go down.
Oh boy,
add it to the list. It's not happening.
Come on. I was getting all excited.
It's not happening. I want to do it. I want to do it badly, but they're going to fuck it up.
What happened? Oh, man. I want to go on a bus trip.
We should just make it happen. We can make it happen.
I don't know why it's so complicated. They've had over a year to book the buses. Booking hotel rooms is easy in these places we're going. Very easy. So what is the what could possibly be the holdup?
Well, we're looking into places to go.
I don't know. I was told promotions department is taking care of everything.
I swear to you.
Uh-oh.
I didn't even know we had a promotions department.
We do?
Who runs the promotion?
Anybody who watches YouTube. Why would we rely on the promotions department? I'm not yelling at you.
Can you give me a name of who runs the promotion department?
Oh,
that was a big
good.
deal when I was coming up in radio. You always knew the promotion department. You always knew who was in charge. I swear to you, I didn't know we had one, and I don't know the person that runs it. Who is it? And why have they never talked to us? Does anyone know the name of the person that runs the promotions department here?
Is it Hillary?
No.
PR. PR, okay.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, no one knows.
Promotions. Anyone? Anyone?
We've been told we're one of the biggest shows here, and we've never met with the promotion department. Not that we want another meeting, but they don't even poke their head in and go, hey, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm blah, blah, and I run promotions here at SiriusXM.
This is a guess on my behalf.
Yeah.
Would it be Ross Zapin?
I think so, but I can't be positive.
When was the last... we haven't talked to him in over a year.
Yeah.
Easily. And he's best friends with Howard, which is a conflict of interest, obviously.
How is that? We're all one team.
No, that's
true.
That's obvious to everybody. We're not.
Oh.
Ross was in Chicago and Cleveland when we...
What did he do? I don't even know what he did. There's Howard, and then there's everyone else. We all know that.
Oh.
And he's best buds with him, so why would he ever want to do anything for us? Especially when all he has to do is make sure, Howard's happy.
The vibe outside of the studio...
Yeah.
Is that the bus trip is on and popping, it's happening.
Oh.
Why? You just got a message from somebody?
No, as of yesterday.
Oh. What did they say?
They said, yeah, the bus trip's happening.
I think it will happen. I don't necessarily think that it won't happen, as long as we don't fuck it up. I mean, if we can get some dates in May and do it, I think we'll do it.
I would presume it's happening also because you guys had an offer to do a live show in Boston to piggyback on Jimmy's comedy taping.
Right.
Erock back.
And that email
you gave 2 days.
Was ignored.
You were nice to Erock for 2 days.
I know.
Yeah.
Great.
It was ignored.
Yeah, so I just figured that they were...
Wait, you emailed, they didn't even get back to you?
Yeah, they didn't acknowledge it. Wasn't even acknowledged.
We have a huge fan base in Boston, so this was a no-brainer. Go up there, do a live broadcast with Jimmy's big
Or don't even do it, but just say, like, hey, we would
but at least get back to us.
Right.
Yeah. So I guess they're just concentrating their efforts on the bus tour.
Are they?
I presume.
You don't know because they didn't get back to you.
Wait till they figure out how much it's going to cost. That's what's going to make them don't know.
Yeah, they'll be like, well, we couldn't sell it. And
it's not because it's going to be... We don't even have really any demands, but it's just how they work everything out. I mean, to have a wall removed for almost $500,000. That's all you need to know.
Do you want me to add the bus trip to the Kickstarter page?
Kickstarter. Oh, man.
Veronica Mars made $3 million.
Yeah, I mean, if Veronica Mars can do it, so can we.
It's great.
Yeah, let's do that. Nice. I'm going to start a Kickstarter to pay my mortgage.
That bus driver made
it. It's this show.
No, but I want a Kickstarter. Opie, it's just going to be called Opie's Mortgage. I want to see if people would bite.
I'm sure they would.
They would bite.
You got to give things away, though, at certain price points. So
Sudoku puzzles.
Puzzles, okay, good. I'm not thinking.
I had to rip today's up. I fucked up.
Oh.
Any Daily News is around? I could just start over. Jimmy, you all right?
It's like an utter disgust. I mean, it's a real disgust.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how you work this out. Because these people are completely incompetent, so you're not going to have the work relationship.
It's been happening for years, but it bleeds into.
I don't even know how it works out.
Management and other issues of my own personal stuff too, and it's just like the only way to get shit done is to do it yourself. Literally, you can't rely on people. And I've known that for years. You can't rely on people because they all fuck up because they don't have the interest in it that you do. They care, but they don't have the interest in it that you do.
Right.
And
it's not like we're an up-and-coming show, though. I always assumed we got to this point in our careers, we would be taken care of a little more.
Well, no. We got to take care of ourselves.
Not like Cavino and Rich or something, even though they're taken care of a little better than us. They bring those guys to
Let me tell you, that's a
big
terrific
events.
show.
You like it?
Yeah.
I like this guy, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm just saying for whatever reason, they get invited to the big events.
Because they're
the
easy
big broadcasts.
They're easy to take. Those two guys and a couple mics, throw them in a hotel.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably share a bed.
Motel.
They share a bed.
I've heard.
Hotel.
It probably costs like a grand total of $425 to send the show anywhere in the state.
Yeah.
We're too expensive?
You're more than $425, yeah. That's an estimate, but I haven't done the figures. But I think this
We're
show
worth
is
it.
at least $700-800.
We're so worth it, though.
Sure are.
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't want to go up to Boston. I mean, like, I have 2 shows that sold out in 48 hours. Like, we have a fan base up there.
Well, what was their response to the email?
I wouldn't know. They didn't even acknowledge it.
Who'd you write?
Yeah.
I wrote 2 people in this company in my chain of command.
Who?
It's a fair question.
Travis, would you like to say?
Was I one of them?
Yes.
Okay, I was one of them. I got one.
Oh.
How come you didn't get back to him?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I did. Kenny and I talked about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then, who didn't get back to you?
The next person above Travis.
Oh.
I don't even know who that is.
Eric?
No.
No, I'm kidding.
No. I won't say his name, but his initials are RW.
Radio. With
Oh, Jesus, that guy.
I didn't get that either.
Really? He didn't even get back to you?
No.
That's
I mean,
great.
I don't even know how you work around that. It's not like we're saying we want to go to Kentucky. It's Boston. We did really well up there, and Jimmy's filming his next special up there. So you got to at least get back to the show.
Yeah, that's an easy trip. It's just a train. You don't need an
but
airfare or
the
anything.
point is he didn't even get back to Kenny.
You take a train, you go to a hotel, do an afternoon show on
Jimmy,
Friday.
I would drive myself. Who cares?
But you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an easy...
I would jump in a car after this show, go up there nice, do a live broadcast. So I need a hotel. That's it. I would drive myself. I don't give a fuck about an Amtrak fucking ticket or anything.
And if you have a PR part of the company, you make a big deal about it. You get interviews in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
You get the word out there. You know, maybe you get an interview in the paper or you do something and you have a purpose to the visit. Not just the show, but something else that's company-oriented. It's like absolute utter lack of vision and incompetence.
Yeah, but in all fairness, GH,
yes,
the
sir.
company did send you to L.A. and put you on a great TV project that's going to be coming out soon.
They didn't have anything to do with that.
That was the company's doing?
No.
They didn't have anything to do with
They
it.
really didn't.
Or did the people reach out?
The people reached out.
Exactly. So how'd the company do it?
Well, they footed the bill.
So
They paid some. They paid some of the, not all the bill. Paid some of the bill.
Gee.
To get a good fucking PR out of it. It's a TBS show. My episode's not until June, I just found out. So.
June?
Yeah, so I'm not even really...
Damn.
It's called Who Gets the Last Laugh. It looks pretty good. I was happy how...
Last laugh, the company.
Yeah. I was happy how my episode turned out.
Ooh.
Very happy, so...
Spoiler alert.
No spoiler alert.
Spoiler.
Just happy. People are very confused out there. They think I'm bitching. I'm not bitching. I think this. I think the whole thing at this point in my career is completely hilarious. That's the angle I now take.
Yeah.
The old version of me, abso-fucking-lutely bitching, trying to get things done. Now I just find it completely hilarious. I do not go home mad or even think about it anymore.
That shit hilarious?
I think it's hilarious that a wall costs almost $500,000 to remove. I think it's hilarious that this company has massive pop culture stars and they film these people and they only get hundreds of views. That is hilarious to me. I think it's hilarious that we talk about a bus trip for over a year and it's not going to happen. All this shit is just fucking hilarious
They say it's gonna
and
happen.
material for me.
They say
And the
it's
show.
happening, by the way.
Well, they've said that about a million things, which I also find hilarious. I'll tell you a story about Stan Main. When I was a little schmuck, I'm still a schmuck, but I'm an older schmuck now, coming up in the business, I had an opportunity to work at CMF. I had no business being at CMF, but I got a little who gives a fuck job. But I realized, oh my God, I can learn radio, and this guy Stan Main is Brother Weeze's program director, and the station's kicking ass. I'm going to fucking shadow this guy to learn everything I can about radio. And I would go to his house every once in a while. The guy was in charge of CMF. So what did he do? He had the radio station on in every single fucking room in his house, even in the bathroom, because he didn't want to miss anything. And when something popped up, he had a fucking notepad, and he would write little notes to make sure nothing fell through the cracks. He was a program director for a little station in Rochester, New York. That's it. We got a guy that runs, he's oversees SiriusXM. I'm convinced he doesn't even listen to the show.
Oh, boy.
And guess what? I'm not bitching. I think that's hilarious, too. I find all this shit hilarious at this point in my life and career. It's completely ridiculous. And there's going to be no solution. And I find that hilarious, too.
It just goes on and on.
Right.
Yeah.
The old days at NEW, we bitched a lot because we knew we could change things. I thought I could change things around here. It's been well over a year that I realized that is never going to happen, and that's when I changed my tune, and now I just openly laugh. When Jimmy gets really mad, it's so much fun for me to just laugh at it.
Poor Jimmy.
So update what you know about me out there in Radioland. I'm not the bitching guy. I'm not the bitching guy anymore. I find it all hilarious.
That shit hilarious.
And I find it hilarious now that we bitched about Gary and Rob and the rest of them, that they're now going to take it out on our staff today in their meeting. I find that hilarious.
You looking forward to your Tuesday meeting there,
They
Samuel?
hate when we do this on Tuesdays because that's when they meet with those dummies.
Yeah, I don't think it's that hilarious.
No?
No.
You find it hilarious, too, because you see through their nonsense. I know maybe you don't want to, vocalize that today on our show, but you're smart enough to see through their horseshit, too. And I find that hilarious.
It definitely makes for new talking points at the meeting when you guys do this.
Are they going to yell at you guys now?
Yes.
They're going to turn it around on you guys?
Yes, and as soon as I leave this building, I'll pretty much forget that we even talked about this place. And guess what? They have to be. They have to stick around and clean up our mess.
Oh boy!
I find it hilarious that a chair I've been sitting in for a couple of years is rotting away in front of my face, and no one will ever fix that.
It's like a metaphor.
Yeah, it is a metaphor, and
I found it hilarious.
Chair falling apart too.
That this dumb black thing hung for
don't say
months.
that about him.
And no one wanted to fix that. I found it hilarious that it took over a year to get a fucking coat hanger for a dumb fucking coat.
Abortion.
Because they had to talk about that for fucking months and months because they weren't sure if it would mess up the sound in the room. Remember that one?
That was ridiculous.
That's why I couldn't fucking hang up my coat for a long, long time because they thought it would fuck up the ambient sound.
I thought that was going to be the excuse for the wall, is that, hey, we put up a coat rack hanger thing for you. Right. We can't take that down. That costs $6,000 alone. Yeah.
But as far as bitching, nope. Might come across that way, but I just find it all hilarious.
Sam,
the lights, it took how many years?
Oh, many, many years.
2 years easily to finally get lights.
Yeah. When you're getting a talking to during the meeting, just you can relax a little bit knowing that I will be in my bed at home sleeping.
What possible solace would that bring me?
That I won't be affected by the meeting and by the lack of drive on the part of the bosses.
Once again, your comfort is my paramount, so that will...
Exactly. That's what I knew, so that's why I said that.
I find it hilarious that they have to have meetings without us. The guys. It's our names on the wall, and they can't even have meetings with us.
Oh, I thought that was another Anthony.
Yeah.
Huh?
You guys don't want to go to meetings?
You won't go to the meetings?
No.
I hate the meetings.
We used to.
They don't do anything.
No, we used to when we thought they mattered.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong.
Nothing happens.
I still have passion for what I do, but I'm not going to waste my time in meetings when I know nothing can get done. We humor Bladder, and we do that meeting every once in a while, every 3 months, but that's all just talk. We're talking about. We're still in the talking stage. We're talking about this. This guy has to get back to us. This department has to get back to us. But in the meantime, we're talking about it. We're still in that stage.
You know, like the idea of, tossing around ideas, like it was, football.
We did that, and none of the ideas would make the air. Not one.
And how about the idea of getting the wall knocked down, or the idea of getting cameras? It really is a futile.
So why would I do
waste
that?
of time?
I'd rather spend time with my kids than in meetings for an hour. If I knew these meetings would lead to actual improvements, sure, I'm all in still. But I know that's impossible here because of how this place is set up.
Everyone's powerless.
We were told that the wall was going to be removed by the main guy. Scott Greenstein said, yeah, we'll get that done for you. And he said, we can't give you the whole studio, which we wanted. So the compromise was we get
the whole studio, and it was the whole studio.
That's right.
But there was a compromise where I accepted. I said, all right, at least give us a little taste of that space, and we'll be very happy. Thank you, Scott. He goes, yeah, no problem. We'll get that done. Of course, it's like the main guy told me that, not some middle management guy.
But then,
you can't expect them to spend $500,000.
Oh, no. It's crazy.
So,
break that wall down.
But I find it just all hilarious. That's just my dumb point right now.
You probably
can't be bothered by it. Someday I'll be bothered by this stuff again when I know I'm at a place or a situation where it matters again.
If we can't rip the wall down, can we fill that up with water and make a big fish tank? look at that, like the two things that went. Wouldn't that be great to look at Erock through a fucking big fish thing? Look like there's a whale in the tank.
You know what? Let me tell you the difference, though. You joke.
Yeah.
But if we went to Ken Stevens back at NEW and demanded a fish tank,
yeah.
Am I lying? Am I lying?
He'd have been there.
He would have figured it out.
Absolutely.
He came in with a giant pen because we refused to sign his dumb contract.
Take the pen.
Oh, Roland did something evil during the break.
What did he do?
Very evil. Roland pitches guests whenever he can.
Oh, yeah, that was very smart on Roland's part.
But very evil as well.
Yes,
so
he's learning.
During commercials, he'll come in and he'll give us a list of names on the way out, or give us a list of names whenever he can.
You guys want this game video on your show?
Right.
Wahoo!
Now he's showing us pictures of actresses that we would never say yes to.
Yeah.
But now he's showing us these same actresses in lingerie. And we just said yes to somebody we would never say yes to because he shows a picture of her in lingerie and she looks damn good.
I said no to her already.
So did I.
With the headshot, the regular celebrity headshot he showed me. He goes, she's been into quantum solace and she was bongo. I was like, nah, who's she? I don't care. And then he brings in fucking smoking, wearing nothing but panties and a bra.
Tiny lingerie.
Yeah, and looking amazing. And then me and Opie are both looking on, hey, she might be a good guest.
I don't even know the first thing about her.
No. And then he was pitching, I guess, Laura Dern.
You want to see her in lingerie?
No.
Not anymore, right?
But I guess Jurassic Park is 3D. What? 3D Jurassic Park. Yeah. So they're pitching it, and then he said, what's the guy's name? Sam what?
It's the same. It's the original one being re-released.
Are they going to add some scenes? With that technology?
Yeah,
they
like
should.
The dinosaurs flying all over the place. Picking up dirt, whatever.
Sam Neill, that's it.
Sam Neill.
But he goes, in Sam Neill's giant? I was like, Samuel Jackson? Isn't that Sam Neill?
I swear to you, I thought he said Samuel Jackson.
That's what I thought he said.
He said Sam Neill.
It was Sam Neill. Samuel Jackson.
Wouldn't you add extra scenes in that if you got the 3D technology?
Yeah, some dinosaurs. Why not?
Some of that.
A few more dinosaurs.
Yeah, some of those just scenery shots and stuff. Just kind of make some new scenes. No,
I have an idea for a great scene, but they don't want to do it.
Your last idea
is Rolando.
Didn't do well.
It's where the dinosaurs are running to the beat of the Macarena.
And the T-Rex gets all mad because he can't do the Macarena because his little arms. So he's all angry and he eats the other dinosaurs with long arms. I used to hate seeing this at a wedding. And everybody turns. Oh, there they go. They just turned 90 degrees. Here we go.
It's definitely one of those go-to songs.
Now here it is. Hey! All right, now clap. Oh, and they turned again.
I'll tell you where it's great, though, at a funeral. Where you pick up the arms of the body, make them do the Macarena.
Holy shit.
So, like, you look so peaceful. Especially if it's a small, teeny coffin.
Wait a minute. This guy, no, don't do that. I know what you're doing.
Oh, Erock.
Greg on Long Island. Greg?
Yeah, how you doing?
Hey.
I just want to, I'm glad that you're laughing about it there, Ope. But, you know, the XM subscribers who, you know, paid to hear you guys, we're being upset now because we have to listen to all the things, especially me, because I saw this coming, you know, years ago. You know, we got to listen to everything that is being done to you. And you think that, you know, you're going to be able to, you know, have all of these things accomplished. You can't even get Jim Norton's appearances on Jay Leno played on your air.
You know, you're right.
So, I mean, if you can't even get that...
Well, they don't even know. They don't even really care that Jimmy's on Jay Leno mentioning the company's name. They don't even give a fuck. Right. They don't even give a fuck about that.
Why should he?
Yeah. I mean, we should be playing Jimmy's appearances on our show. We messed up on that one.
Nah, but it's like, I don't want. I mean, I feel embarrassed hearing them when I'm here. I don't. Yeah, like
but we throw them, you know, throw them in as we go to break and stuff, or out of break. We definitely should be doing that, Greg.
You know, at the least, they should put you on 105 on Sirius. But you know why they don't? They got you all the way at 207 or whatever because they know that most of the older Sirius units can't get that channel.
Which is true. Yes.
So they bury you up there.
Yeah, it's so weird. Then why have us here at all? I don't understand. If you're going to have us, why don't you take advantage of it and use us?
And what's the best?
Why would you have us and bury us? I don't understand.
What's the best of XM? There's nothing left. There's you and what?
I begged. I go, look, you guys feel like you're making a lot of money, and maybe you are because we're part of the best of XM package. But you know, we'd be so excited to be open up to the entire Sirius base, and I think you would make your money back in the end because maybe you know they would turn more people onto just getting the service in general. This is boring for everybody, so I'm going to shut up now. Thank you, Greg.